Before we dive in, do me a quick favour. Hit that like button and subscribe to UK Now so you don't miss the stories others would rather you didn't hear. Now, inside Parliament today, something extraordinary happened. We've all heard the horror stories: grooming gangs, paedophiles, sexual predators, women attacked on their way home. Time and again, victims' voices have filled this chamber. And yet not once have I heard anyone argue that the solution is to give those monsters less time in prison. But here we are. Now, of course, there's a fair debate to be had about rehabilitation, about the addict stealing to fund a habit, about the troubled young man who vandalizes a playground. We can argue about how long they serve, how they're rehabilitated. But this bill? It's not about that. This is about rapists, about paedophiles, about predators who prey on children, who produce images of abuse and share them worldwide. And incredibly, Labour MPs seem prepared to vote for a law that lets those people out earlier. And here's the kicker. Not a single victims group supports it, not one. Not the Victims Commissioner, not Victim Support, not the Domestic Abuse Commissioner. Every single organisation that stands with survivors says the same thing. This is wrong. So how did Labour try to sell it? They told the public that prisoners would have to earn early release. Sounds tough, doesn't it? But when you look closer, earning it simply means not breaking prison rules. That's not earning, that's the bare minimum. And the punishment for stepping out of line? Just 16 days added back. 16 days while sentences are being cut by years. Think about that. Imagine your loved one is the victim. The judge hands down a 15-year sentence. Your family finally feels some measure of relief. And then you discover that man will be walking free after 5 years. Tell me, does that sound like justice? And the timing is just as shameful. With the Prime Minister fighting for his own political survival, Labour hope this whole thing slips through unnoticed. Just one rush day of committee, one day of report, and done. They're banking on you not noticing. Well, you're noticing now. That's why the shouting erupted in the chamber. MPs know how toxic this is. They know their constituents won't forgive them if they're caught backing it, and yet they're ploughing on anyway. So here's the reality. Tonight, Labour MPs are preparing to vote in favour of letting rapists and child abusers out of prison earlier. That's the choice they're making. Shameful doesn't even begin to cover it. And I'll tell you this, we at UK Now will do everything we can to hold them to account. We'll make sure their constituents know exactly what they voted for. And if those MPs thought they could sneak this through under the radar, they've just had a very rude awakening. Because justice isn't a bargaining chip. Victims deserve better, and the British people won't stand for this betrayal. So what do you think? Should rapists and paedophiles ever be released earlier, or should they serve their full sentences? Let us know in the comments. And if you're as outraged as we are, share this video so more people can see what's really going on inside Parliament. And don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, and stay with us here on UK Now. We're not letting this one slide.